Joining us now to talk about it is our money guy, accounting professor at Montclair State University, Dan Geltrude. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Rachel.
Now, gas prices are still rising across much of the East Coast. They've hit the highest price in 6 years. Do you expect those prices to now go back down as the Colonial Pipeline is restarting?
I think at some point they will level back off. But remember, the time of year that we're going into here, Rachel, we're going to see prices go up. That's just the natural occurrence of how fuel prices work. But I just want to say this. This was a wake-up call for us, and I'm afraid we may have hit the snooze button. It shows you how fragile we are as far as energy goes. We use petroleum in basically every product we have. So when we have an interruption of a pipeline like this, it causes a massive problem. I hope we're waking up to what's happening.
Well, touching on a bit of the time of year, gas not the only thing on the rise. We're seeing prices go up on everything from airline tickets to used cars. All as the economy is, in fact, reopening. There's now inflation fears around gas or lumber shortages. What should be the worry here?
I think we need to be worried that we have stimulated the economy too much stimulus. So what's happening here is we're trying to drink from a fire hose. There is just too much demand, not enough supply. It's very, very simple economics. So unless we're going to truly open up the economy and pull back on all this stimulus, I'm afraid we are going to continue to see inflation going up and up and up.
That demand coming back too fast for the supply. Understandable there. Let me ask you, Dan, only 266,000 jobs were created last month in the month of April for the jobs report, leaving the U.S. still about 8.2 million jobs short of where the country was before the pandemic. So how is this going to affect the economic recovery?
Well, it's going to have a dramatic impact. You have businesses, especially small businesses, which are reopening. Now, they have issues with getting the supplies they need. Now, on top of it, they're having human capital challenges, meaning they can't get people back to work. Why is that? They're in competition, not just with other businesses and large corporations, but worst of all, the federal government. The federal government is basically keeping our workers on the sideline. You can't blame that. They're getting paid just as much to stay home in many cases than to go to work. So why not take the summer off, because the unemployment benefits from the federal government are going to continue to September, and then worry about going back to work then. It's a bad, bad policy.
Taking the summer off doesn't sound too bad, does it? All right, Dan Geltrude, thank you as always.